There's no rules here. You can do it. Dude, it's about to be 2025.
That's right.
It's about to be legitimately the future.
Yeah.
2025. They made movies about that.
Yeah.
You know? Mm-hmm. Come on. It's the future now.
Yeah.
I think I'm allowed to lose my shit.
A little bit.
In public more than ever now. You know, with things we do have and things we don't have. What is one thing that you think we'd have by now in the future? And not like out of control, but like one thing you'd think we'd have by now.
It's a good question. 2025.
Yeah.
What did I anticipate? Man.
Just even a little thing. Even a little thing.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of something good.
Because I have things I gripe about all the time that I'm like, it's the fucking future, dude.
2025, I thought maybe they'd get one car off the ground flying.
Oh, like a legitimate flying car.
Yeah, where they go like, look, it's not like mass transit yet, but like we got one that we're kind of getting ready to fucking fly, dude. You know, like we got one we got a prototype.
To be like, yo, we got one.
We got a prototype.
We only have one.
Yeah.
I think they do have those.
Yeah. Well,
your future's been realized, dude.
Thank God.
They do have those.
Things are looking up.
It's you know, I would think by now, one thing that I do not understand is a thing that we use a lot as a society, and not just in America. I'm pretty sure a lot of countries in the world use it. You would think by now, the future, we would have microwaves that know how to heat something properly all the way through.
Yeah, can we slap some AI in a microwave?
Can we do that? Another thing, reverse microwaves.
What is you got something?
Fuck both of you.
Wait, no, I love this.
No. Fuck you.
Hello, sharks. My name is Ryan Janer. If you were like 5%.
Dude, reverse microwaves?
So you have something hot that you need to be cool?
You need to cool it down.
I love it.
Fast.
Yeah.
You know, like say you take something out of the oven.
Wow.
And you're like, yo, this is too... Have you ever tried to eat something that's too hot to eat?
No, you're blowing my dick off right
Dude,
now.
That's the most annoying thing in the world. Something that's so hot, you ever put something you're like, and you have to wait like a goon, and you're sitting at a table like, now I can't even eat the thing I ordered like a fucking idiot.
Dude, how is that not out yet?
How is there not like perfect temperature controlled food now?
Yeah.
How do we not have this?
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff right now where everyone's like, AI is going to take everything, but then there's simple stuff like that where you go,
let the AI have it. Dude, if a robot was like, hey, we found a way to cook food perfectly, I would be like, yo, good. That's exactly what we need.
But it's a great question because you're right. There's so many simple things where everyone's getting worried. I go, we can't even get a micro cooler.
We haven't had. How are we so beyond? Not just we're so behind. We're now beyond that technology.
Yeah.
No one gives a fuck about it, and you know why no one gives a fuck about it? Air fryers, dude. Air fryers came in. They were the new, cool, sexy thing.
Yeah.
And everyone's like, we don't even need microwaves anymore, dude. We don't even need them. We can use air.
Salmon
we can use the
crispy?
air to fry things.
Yeah, air fryers are pretty sick.
They are sick, dude. I'm not shitting on air fryer. Air fryer technology it's one of those things that I thought I couldn't live without, or thought I could live without. And then you get it.
Once you get a taste, dude.
And you're like, I can't. How did I ever live?
Yeah, it kind of feels like Harry Potter magic, an air fryer.
An air fryer but it's one of those things where I'm glad I have it now as an adult.
Totally.
Because if I had an air fryer as a child, I would probably have burned my house down or done something very stupid.
Yeah, you definitely would have. You know what I'm thinking about? I wonder if you toss an Uncrustable in an air fryer. People doing that?
An Uncrustable?
Yeah, have you ever had one?
I know what an Uncrustable is.
Well, I'm just making sure because you looked at me like I'm the biggest asshole on earth.
No, I'm looking at you.
They're so good. Uncrustable. Yeah, dude, I still eat Uncrustables.
Hold on. I think what it was is that you said Uncrustable.
This has been a lot of fun, dude.
I think it's because you said Uncrustable, and I'm also bitching about like we have all this technology.
Yeah.
We have Uncrustables. And we don't have reverse microwaves?
Yeah, we got reverse peanut butter sandwiches.
We have no crusts.
Yeah.
Come on. No, I've never put an Uncrustable.
I haven't either, but
you
just got me thinking all sorts of ideas in 2025. Dude, sky's the limit.
Dude, the wheels are off on this year, dude.
You know what? Now that you bring this up, diabetes. You guys haven't because I have diabetes. and I have an insulin pump and stuff. Don't mean to fucking flex on you like
That's
that.
sick.
Just show you.
Yo, check out my palm.
Yeah, but like Elon Musk, I am positive could take the weekend and figure this shit out and cure it. And I go, do we need to go to Mars
Does
right
the weekend
now?
have? I didn't know the weekend had diabetes.
Very good, very good. I just mean take 3 days.
Oh,
I thought you were doing a bit. You go, hey man, I didn't know the weekend had diabetes. I was expecting a high five. No, take 3 days, and you're sending rockets to Mars, and you can't cure diabetes. Give me a break, dude. You're yanking my chain.
he's a dickhead.
That's something I thought would be cured in 2025.
You would think there would be so many things cured, but you know what it is? It's the more technology we have, and the more information we can get, the more things that are coming to light that I don't think we ever really thought about, and now everything's starting to make sense. But then people don't give a shit. Like
I can't believe that weekend.
oh fuck! This is the End Podcast with Ryan Shader. I am joined by the sweetest boy in the world, Brenden Donegan.
What's up, man? Good to be here.
Thank you for having, dude. Dude, you said the weekend. I was like,
He might.
Dude, for the second, I was like, is the weekend involved with Musk? I haven't heard I haven't heard anything from the weekend.
He could be. I'm not
I
sure.
would never expect you to be thinking of the weekend.
No,
as a
because when
person.
you said take the weekend, I honestly was like, yeah, take 2
the
days.
weekend, for example.
I was like, take 2 days. But then I was like, Elon Musk is a fruitcake.
Yeah.
I was like, he's pretty dumb. And then I was just like, the weekend, he's got maybe some money.
Yeah.
Like if the weekend was like, what's the most famous person with diabetes?
So our big ones,
Besides Wilford Brimley.
there's nobody good, dude. Our OG's Bobby Clark.
Bobby Clark, yeah, sure.
He's the OG diabetic.
But you know what it is? It's like Bobby Clark had diabetes, but still at a time where people saw diabetes as like so debilitating in life. It was almost like
it was.
I'm pretty sure.
Why he
it
was
still is.
slashing dudes with skates.
Yeah, you have. Well, that's why you need.
He's like, my blood sugar was high.
I'm sorry. I was having a moment.
I don't know, Bobby.
Yeah, no.
But he
Bobby
was like our
a
big
good-
guy. I mean, Nick Jonas, but he's not doing shit. We need somebody big.
Yeah, you need like someone real big.
If like LeBron,
Anthony Edwards has diabetes. He did a.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he did a commercial a couple days ago that I saw.
Okay,
where
we're
he's
getting
talking,
close.
He's talking to the camera this close. He's like, "Hey, are you uncomfortable? You should be. Diabetes puts you at risk for health complications and death."
Anthony Edwards, the NBA star.
No, Anthony Edwards, the actor.
Oh, who's that?
You don't know who Anthony Edwards
What's
is?
he in?
He was in Kiss of the Dragon and Romeo Must Die.
No. I was thinking of Timberwolves star Anthony Edwards.
Hold on. Anthony Edwards. He was also in Transformers. The first Transformers.
Oh yeah, so he's got type 2 then.
Yeah,
that's a whole different ballgame.
dude, I'm sorry.
I do not associate with type 2.
I don't know. What's type 1 or type fun?
Type 1 means I did not do this to myself.
Oh, you
okay.
inherited
I'll
it.
tell you that. Yeah.
Damn.
Type 2, they did find a cure. It's called diet and exercise. Give me
Yo,
some
dude,
of that, dude.
get off your ass, Anthony. Stop being a fat sack.
I know.
Of shit,
I know
dude.
Anthony Edwards from Kangaroo Jack. Actually.
Oh yes, he was.
Big KJ fan.
Dude, who's not? Name
Man,
a person who doesn't enjoy Kangaroo
little
Jack.
KJ.
Fuck, come on.
The
dude.
premise of that movie,
What is the premise of that movie?
from what I remember,
Give me the breakdown of KJ.
From what I remember, there was previews when we were kids, and you go, "This is going to be a hilarious movie with a talking kangaroo." You go to see it, the kangaroo's in it for like 2 seconds, and it's like him and the dude from Will and Grace, just
Which guy?
like is it Will? I don't know, one of the gay ones.
That's every one of them.
One of the gay
They're
guys.
all gay.
Guys, I think you're talking about two completely different people.
Uh-oh.
Just to let you know.
Yeah, it's not Anthony Edwards.
You're thinking Anthony Anderson.
Anderson.
Anthony Anderson.
But I love how we both were thinking the
Anthony
wrong name.
Edwards.
is a different guy.
He's on the Timberwolves.
He's on the Timberwolves.
Yeah.
Are they both black?
Yes.
Oh, that-
Wait,
I mean, there is an Anthony Edwards actor, but
Wait, no. Anthony Edwards is a white dude, isn't he?
yeah.
And he's got glasses. Anthony Edwards. Holy shit, he was on ER. He was in Pet Cemetery too.
Man.
Dude, I fucked up my Anthony, dude.
But we were weirdly in sync.
Yes,
with,
that's
like,
Anthony Edwards.
So you were talking about the same person.
He was in, dude. He was Goose in Top Gun. And he was fucking.
Okay, I have seen him before.
Yeah, dude. God damn it.
Yeah, I doubt he's diabetic.
No, he's probably not.
The diabetic we're thinking of was Anthony Anderson.
Anthony Anderson.
Yeah.
Now wait a minute. Now tell me Anthony Anderson isn't close to Anthony Edwards. That's.
It's very close.
I mean, physically, no.
Yeah.
Aesthetically, absolutely not.
Yeah.
But.
Well, if he was shredded, he could kind of look like Anthony Edwards.
No, he lost a lot of weight, wasn't he? Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, he was big.
See, that's a crazy thing. He's also got fat head still. Mm-hmm. That's when people lose a lot of weight, they never lose it from their head.
Yeah, and some guys, like he's a guy that looked better fat.
Yeah, you looked the way you should.
Remember that dude from Remember the Titans that was really fucking fat and now he's like pretty like jacked and stuff now?
Which one?
He was like the white. He was in.
Oh, are you talking about Ethan Suplee?
Probably American History
X.
Yes,
Yes.
But he was huge. I'm like, you know,
he did lose a lot of weight, and he does look really weird.
Yeah,
and
like, you kind of looked better fat.
I think he could have found a happy medium.
Yeah,
and just been like, I'm a decent shape.
Yeah, more of a jolly fat.
He could have been a normal fat.
Yeah,
it's kind of like when Carrot Top got jacked.
Yeah,
you could have just gotten in shape.
Yeah.
You could have just been P90X Carrot.
Yeah, I don't like insane jacked. It's
insane
too much.
Jacked,
like too much.
Yeah, with like the way The Rock looks now.
Yeah, or like John Cena.
Batista.
You look cartoonish.
Batista actually lost a lot of weight.
Yeah.
Batista looks fucking weird. And it's like you probably looked normal, way more normal when you were like, Drax level Jack from Guardian of the Galaxy.
Yeah, just keep it like that. We're
you
used
don't need to
like
do
that.
Yeah.
You don't got to slim down and be some little sexy boy.
I don't even think he's trying to be a sexy boy. I think he's trying to be more of like less typecast boy.
I know, because I think he's trying to be a little sexy Hollywood
you think he's
boy.
trying to be like a fucking Timothy Chalamet?
Yeah, he's like, I'm not just the fucking jack dude that's like just be the jacked funny guy.
No, dude, you can do that. You know who did that for the longest time? Schwarzenegger.
Yes.
Schwarzenegger never changed his physique ever.
No.
And he was in so many different types of movies.
Yeah, he was in Jingle All the Way, man.
Jingle All the Way.
Put the cookie down.
Wow, dude.
Just watch.
Have you been working on that?
Yeah. Yeah, I've been working.
Is that what you say to yourself with your diabetes?
Fresh off the holidays. Put the cookie down.
You look in the mirror and you go, Schwarzenegger, don't eat it. Oh man.
Yeah.
So wait, you got it. You're mad that it's 2025. We haven't figured out a way to cure diabetes.
Everyone's like, dude, AI. Put a fucking algorithm in my fucking pancreas, dude, and that'll just run it.
What?
Yeah, like, I mean, we have insulin pumps, right?
Sure.
We're getting close.
You want when you say algorithm, you mean like nanobot technology?
I mean, that would be a sexier, sleek way to put it. But like, we are legitimately, the technology is close to that. For example,
Sure.
look, I got this sensor. Oh wait, it's on my other arm.
I know. My niece has it.
Yeah.
My niece has type.
So I have that, which tells me what my blood sugar is all throughout the day because of like whatever algorithm is programmed.
Sure.
So I don't have to prick my fingers anymore.
No,
this tells me what
that's out
my
the window. Yeah.
So this tells me what my blood sugar is all throughout the day. But if it's going high or if it's going low, it'll automatically give me more insulin or stop my insulin so that I can keep it regulated.
Wow.
So this is like an algorithm that they have programmed in here that does that.
But you want it inside your body.
And they actually are working on stuff like that to put this physical thing in my body.
In your body.
But I'm like, how fucking... And this isn't perfect yet, too. It sounds like we're making steps, but it's like...
See, now, when I think about things inside, like, like things like that in my body, say I had type 1, and they're like, yo, we're going to put this pump in your pancreas.
Yeah.
My first thought would be like, I guess I can never get kicked in the stomach ever again.
Yeah. Maybe for you, that's a big concern because I could see you running into some scenarios where you're like, I can't get kicked in the stomach right now. That's been kind of out the window for me for a while.
My first thought is like, yo, what if
there goes all the stomach
what if
kicks.
someone fucking straight up karate kicks me in the stomach, dude. And then you're
that's
like,
a risk I'm willing to take these days. What if I get karate kicked?
Dude, that would be the first question. Be like, yo, if someone comes at me.
Now, Doc, what's the scenario on karate kicks here?
So what you're saying is no more kumite? I can never join an underground fighting competition?
Yeah. Well, I guess I'm sticking with needles, Doc.
Dude, it sucks. I think that's the worst part about getting older is I'm realizing my window for like underground fighting is out. Like
You should have realized that so long. The fact that was even still in a possible realm.
I thought about it. Dude, you know why I think about it? Because you see guys like Sabu who are like 50 years old and still going through plate glass windows. You're like, he's still got it.
You see that and you go, man, that could be me. Like, I see that. I'm like, I wouldn't no part of it.
I know. I see it because I'm like, man, if the cards were tossed just a little bit differently, if the chips fell
dude,
in a different way.
Have you ever thought of being a stuntman?
Yeah, I thought I legitimately entertained that idea a long time ago. And that was because
is it too late to be a stuntman?
They would never hire me.
Just from an insurance perspective.
Exact, dude. I was just gonna say that. They're gonna be like, we're bringing in the 80-year-old stuntman.
Yeah.
I'm 40. In stuntman years, that's you'd be a million, dude. They put you down. They take you to a thing, and you think you're going to a farm with other stuntmen.
Yeah, you're like LeBron. They're like, I can't believe he's still playing.
Yeah, they're like, wow, it's amazing. And then you get like a small award.
That's a good point.
And then they they inject you and you die. They just pet you while you go to sleep.
That would have been your calling though, stuntman.
I think as stuntman, I also wanted to be a Daredevil. I wanted to be
Same
that.
thing.
It is and it isn't. A stuntman.
Well, it's never too late for that.
Daredevil's more like Jackass.
I mean, a Daredevil's more like I think it was because I wanted like to do something where if I did die, people would be horrifically scarred. You know what I mean?
That's the goal.
I think
That's what we all want.
it's how you affect people. It's how you reach people.
Picture like little kid Ryan Shaner goals being like, look, if I die, I'm going out in a blaze of glory.
Oh my god, dude! It's
You
like,
are Charlie from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Dude. You are so 100% him.
if you build a ramp and you're like, all right, I'm gonna go off it and I'm gonna land on this landing ramp, and then you're like, I got to put a trash can over this. I got to put a table over this. I got to put barbed wire over this. I got to fucking light it on fire now.
Yeah, like an Evil Knievel.
Exactly, dude.
Yeah.
And it's like, I think I was also, when I was in my, when I was in middle school, I was like, it would be sick, like, if I could get chicks for being dangerous.
Yeah.
Like, I think dudes think that way.
We do all go through that mode.
Yeah.
I definitely was there. Like, we all wanted to, I mean, at a lesser degree, like, we all thought about starting our own Jackass group.
Of course.
Yeah.
And my friends and I, we all did that shit. It is
weird because why do you think like when you're younger, you're like doing the craziest shit, most disgusting shit possible. This is going to get me chicks. And then like when you talk to, they're like, this is repulsive. Or,
I mean,
it's really
I would say some did and some didn't.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was because it was like, what can I do with no thoughts?
Yeah.
Like, I don't have to plan anything.
Well, also, it's guaranteed attention.
True.
That's
Right there.
That's step one.
Right there, dude.
And if
Getting
you pull
girls.
it off.
And if you pull it off, dude, you win.
Yeah.
You win. It's like even things where you're like, this isn't that big of a deal.
Yeah.
But if you talk it up enough, people will. My buddy Ben, who is, he's dead.
You don't say.
He's dead. But when we were in high school, man, he was a crazy dude. We were all doing crazy shit. But then one day he was like, yo, I'm going to jump the stairwell. I'm going to jump from...
Skateboard?
No,
Just straight legs?
So our stairwell in the back end of our school, it was like, it was like a corkscrew stairwell. But then at the top of the landing, to jump to the other landing was easily like a 20-foot drop down to the other one. And he's like, I'm going to jump from that down to the other one and land it. And like he said it at lunch with like a few friends. We're like, yeah, you really going to do this? He's like, yeah, I'm definitely doing it. And then word got out. And then, dude, the stairwell, the day there was like 50 people in this stairwell. And like you would think, like people, we were like, we have to do this fast because there's such a group of people.
And
here.
you have to do it because you committed.
And now, dude, he was like, I don't know if I'm going to do this. I'm like, you fucking have to.
You said it, man.
I was like,
we're all
listen
here
right now. Dude, and really you know what got him to do it?
Chicks.
The chicks.
Yeah, no,
dude.
you're 100% right.
I was like,
I kind of forgot about
I was
this.
like, Lindsay's here. Danielle's here.
Yeah, I used to like try to like jump over a trash can just to be like, ladies.
Dude,
you know, I don't know why I thought. Like, dude, you know what they're gonna love if I clear this trash can.
And then you land, you're like,
yeah. Yeah,
dude. Yeah, I've done it.
That's the appeal of like skateboarding too. There's something badass like when you're young where you go, like, it's like a dangerous thing.
So
that the chick's gonna love.
And this is where it went into to Daredevil and stuntman shit. I was no good at skateboarding. I was
so hard.
Not great at like I could ride a bike, but when it came down to like ramps and shit, my landing was like
not your specialty,
dude. I would say 9 times out of 10, I was going to crash that fucking bike. So now it became like, what if I build a ramp where I'm just flying through drywall? You know? What if?
How do I take my skill set of the crash?
Dude, I was like taking what I know, and I'm gonna do that.
Yeah,
and it's like when your brain's like, yeah, that's so stupid. It gotta work.
I love thinking about this from like the chick's perspective, where it's like when you're young, there is probably a period where they're like, oh man, he's crazy. Like it's so cool.
Yeah.
But then at what age are they still watching the guys do this? Where they go, he is fucking insane.
So what? You know what? I will back that up.
They go, why is he doing this?
I think
just take me to prom, dude.
Dude, that would be my promposal, dude. Is I go off a fucking
prom.
Oh,
you just got like fucking prom written in blood on your shirt.
It's like, hey babe, no, you want to go with me?
Yeah.
I would. I think some women never grow out of that. I like the crazy guy type of mentality.
Yeah, there's definitely chicks out there that. You know, that's their type of guy.
Yeah. And it's like, I think when you get to a certain age, you either grow out of like, yo, I'm not going to do crazy stuff anymore.
Yeah.
But then, you know, there's always something that pulls you back into doing crazy stuff. Like
anything recent that is.
Oh, the wrestling match I had.
Oh, really?
Where I mean, it was very controlled. Everyone that I was working with, everyone knew. And like, keep in mind, none of these people are like professional wrestlers.
Sure, but it's still a lot.
Yeah, there's still like there's things that could have gone way wrong.
Yeah.
And I remember there were certain things that I wanted to do, and I'm always pushing like the two guys I was wrestling. I was like, yo, we got to make this like fucking sick. Dude, I'm always like,
yeah.
Look, I know this is a fake wrestling thing, and it's all fake.
Yeah.
Like there's not one facet of it that's like trying to be like, we really don't like each other. There's no like
totally
none of that.
But
so
you
like,
want to put on a good show.
Of course. I think it's because I've said anytime I do this wrestling shit, I know that a lot of the time people are coming because of like, you know, the pageantry and like the goofiness of it. And I want to put on the pageantry and the goofiness of it just like anybody else.
Sure.
But I also want good wrestling.
Yeah.
I'd be bummed if I came there and there was not any good I'd be like, come on.
Yeah, respect that.
There's got to be something cool that I see.
Yeah.
So like, I'm always like, yo, you got to power bomb me. You got to fucking
sounds like my weekend.
Straight up do it.
To the fellas. You're going to have to power bomb.
You got to power bomb me, dude.
What's a power bomb? Is that when they flip you upside down and drop you on your head?
So they pick you, no, well, that would be the worst.
Yeah.
They basically pick you up and your legs
yeah.
are over there. Like you're basically face fucking them. And then they slam you down on your back.
Gotcha. Okay. So I was close.
So you were close.
Yeah.
The dropping on the head is you never want that to happen.
My God.
I don't think anybody.
At that match in October, I thought you killed the lady.
A lady?
Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. Yeah. Holy shit.
You were wrestling a lady?
I was, first off, wrong.
You're like, well, I was just in the supermarket.
Stop it. I saw her reaching for the last Uncrustable. I was like, what is this?
So I got my air fryer all ready to go.
The music. I cut a promo and then I fucking bitch slapped this lady through the fucking the frozen fruit section. That would be so sick.
Sir, we're gonna have to ask you to leave.
Get out! I'm leaving.
Well, she cut the line.
Yeah, yeah. First off, not a lady. It's a them. How dare you? How dare you? You
Come on,
sensitive
Danny.
pricks.
This is the progressive podcast.
It's almost 2025, dude.
Dude.
Come on.
Get your shit right.
I saw live. There was no lower thirds to tell me.
I'm all right. That is true. That is true. We didn't.
So what did they do?
What did I do to them?
Yeah. very nice use of pronouns.
What did I do to them?
Yeah.
You sick fuck.
I fuck they them up. That's
Yeah,
what I
dude.
did.
Oh my god. They didn't know where they were. They didn't know anything, dude. When I told him I was gonna sidewalk slam them on like a fake trophy that they had, and I told them
Classic sidewalk slam.
classic. I told them, it was like, yo, when I lift you up, like I'm gonna do it, but like I want you to be in control of how high you go.
Oh, okay.
So like you
Sure.
jump and I'll like stabilize you and then we'll come down together. And they were like, yeah, got it. Now that kind of went out the window while we were wrestling, and they, missed some cues, and I was, we're trying to get where we need to be. And when it comes time for it, they go ham.
They are
with
retarded.
with the jump, and they like kick their legs out so high that now they're not flat on their back. They're on an angle where their neck is going to slam into this mat. And I'm terrified.
So did you have to toss them?
So what happened was when they went up, I quickly tried to put my arm behind their neck.
Gotcha.
So when they fell, they were like, probably not better, but like
Stabilize it
better
a little
than this
bit.
hard mat we're slamming on. But the video looks pretty
Oh my
horrific.
god, dude! Can we put some footage up here?
It was nuts.
Dude, watching it live, I was like,
Yeah, dude, it was one of the and we came down.
in fairness, they like he said, they went like almost
Weird angle.
Very.
like spiked their own head
Yeah.
on the ground.
And I was terrified because then after we landed, I like rolled over and they were selling it so well that they legitimately looked unconscious. And I was like, fuck.
Oh my god.
Fuck. And I was like, hey, are you all right? You all right? You all right? Please be all right. And they were like, yeah, I'm fine. I'm like,
You slammed them so hard they're like, I'm actually a she again. they woke up back to just one gender.
that's what we find out. Oh no. It's like, how do we got to start sidewalk slamming fucking people.
You gotta slam me back.
Dude,
You gotta slam me back to the other side.
I'm the gender bender. That's the name. That's my new persona.
Dude, that would be the best superhero.
Take you back.
If you want to transition, you can talk to the gender bender. He'll slam you so hard you're gonna wake up fucking with tits.
I'll knock your tits back.
I will knock your tits straight off, man.
That's how. Dude. I'm the readjuster.
That's so funny, man.
But yeah,
you got to paint that and put that up here. The gender bender.
Gender. Oh, dude. I think there would be. You would think there was already. Well, when you look at professional wrestling,
2025. Another thing we don't have yet.
what is trans wrestlers?
Well, the superhero
you know what-
called the gender bender.
You know, it would be a cool pay-per-view. Transgressions.
Just a bunch of trannies just lighting each other up.
Just very transgression.
We've been saying it, dude. They need their own league.
Hey.
I'd watch that. I would tune in, dude.
I would definitely tune in.
Yeah,
If
that's
you
the real Raw.
the real Raw. Black Dog King. I didn't know she was. I'm sorry to say she king.
Vince McMahon's like, I am back.
He's like, I'm taking over the business
taking
again.
over.
Yeah, dude. He leaves the WWE and he forms the WWE She.
He's Shane. You're Shayna now.
Get in there. You're not my son anymore. Yeah, you would think there'd be more gender bending in the WWF. The only person who was doing it was Goldust.
Gold Dust.
You don't remember Goldust?
I remember Goldberg. That was the last gold wrestler that I can remember.
Goldberg, he was just a gigantic Jewish man.
Yeah.
That was his whole
In
persona.
a Speedo. That would just,
Couldn't be stopped.
he would spear people, right?
Yes, he was the last of what's known as the freakazoids.
Which is what they're just
So-
on steroids.
Well, yes and no. So in the 1990s, in the mid 90s, going into the early 2000s, during the Monday Night Wars, I don't know if you're familiar with any of that.
Monday Night Raw.
So Monday Night Raw and Monday Night Nitro, they were still competing. Vince McMahon had not bought
Yes, okay,
WCW
I do
yet.
remember that.
And they were vying for ratings like you wouldn't fucking believe.
Yeah.
And for the longest time, Monday Night Nitro was crushing.
Yeah. I
The
just watched
WWE.
that documentary, so I got a little bit of insight from that.
So they were trying to figure out what was getting people to actually watch. And this was on the downswing of like super powerhouse wrestlers.
Yeah.
And that was like the WCW's bread and butter. And they're like, we need a new dude who's like the dude.
Yeah.
And then they brought in Bill Goldberg. And what's crazy is WCW had like a thing for the longest time that no one under a certain height or weight would ever win a champion, like the world heavyweight championship
Yeah.
belt.
Like a Rey Mysterio.
Rey Mysterio, Chris Benoit, Dean Malenko, Eddie Guerrero, all of those guys were never going to win a championship.
Discrimination for guys like us.
Dude, it was height supremacy. Is what it was. It was height. It was height.
supremacy.
It was height washing, dude. And
For guys male American average like us.
you know,
Unbelievable.
You know what I like to call us? Biblically accurate males.
Yes.
we are. This is what the original man looked like.
Thank God somebody's saying it.
Apparently I'm the same height as Jesus.
Yeah.
You know, and where's my parade?
Right.
Where's my, where are my accolades? Where's my kudos?
Yeah.
I'm not getting shit.
Some would say the perfect height.
Someone say
Yeah.
I was made in God's
I am
image.
Father, I am Son.
I'm sorry. I'm the son of man, son
Yeah.
of yes, I can.
Sorry, dude.
Fuck you, bitch.
I made in his image and likeness.
Yeah. How crazy would it be back if Jesus showed up and he was shorter and women were like,
Yeah. Ooh, I actually don't respect you as
I can't have this from a short Messiah.
Yeah. Mm-mm. I need my Messiah.
I need him tall. I need him tall.
Yeah. He was the first short king.
He was short. He was a short king.
Short king, man.
But then again, could you imagine seeing someone my height get crucified? That's way more depressing.
Yeah.
I think
Just a little guy up there.
my hands don't even reach. They crucify me wrong.
Bring out the little cross.
Bring out the tiny T.
The tiny T.
Get it out of here. That's why it was a cross. It was a
Yeah.
lowercase T.
It was a lowercase T.
They're like, we got to put this guy on a little letter.
yeah, that had to have been really sad because he just
Yeah.
looked like a little guy.
He just looked like a baby up there.
yeah, little dude with the beard.
Damn, dude. And that's why he grew a beard. It's because no one was taking him seriously.
Yeah. Yeah.
Without a beard, everyone's just like, who's this kid?
He's this little guy.
I'm the son of God.
Right.
Yeah.
Word of God.
All right, dude, shut up.
Yeah, although I guess everyone was kind of little back then.
Everyone was short. There was only that's where you have to look at it this way too. When you look back at, freaks in the early like 17 and 1800s, where people were like, oh my God, what a freakish man.
Yeah.
He's 6'11". It's like, yeah, that's still pretty tall, but to them, they're like,
Oh,
look
yeah.
at this gigantic you know what the fattest man in 1929 was?
300 pounds.
300 pounds.
Yeah.
The fattest man in the world.
Yeah. Dude, we have one cousin in my family that's 6 foot, and we're like, what's up, freak? Because we max out at 5'8". That's the tallest we go, dude.
Imagine being reverse bullied. Just like, oh, I was always too
weirdo.
tall. It's like, no, you're actually.
You even fit in the fucking doorway here, dude?
Oh, sorry, we didn't build this right for you. Hold on, I put some attachments on in the bathroom, you tall, freaking gangly piece of shit.
That's what we have to do, man. We got to fucking reverse it on them.
Yeah, dude.
Do a little reverse action.
You got to take where you can get it.
Yeah, man.
I mean, you got to insult people
before they can
get to you. It's a defense mechanism.
Yeah, man.
Classic defense.
We tossing these on?
Yeah, we're gonna get to some phone calls. Hopefully, they're good for the new year, dude. I'm trying to ring in the new year with some cool stuff. Hopefully, we got
Hopefully some stuntman.
hopefully we got some cool stuff.
God, man. Stuntman Ryan.
Yo, Shaner, it's Doug again.
Dog.
I appreciate you playing all my messages, man. I hope you get a kick out of these stories, especially the one of my mom driving into the water and getting the DUI shit. But, so I've got another story for you. me and my buddies, we went to a swinger fucking hotel. It was like a swinger party at a bar, but it was in a hotel and whatever. We got drunk. We were just having fun. My buddy somehow got this guy that wanted me and my buddy to fuck his wife in front of him.
That's what's
So
up.
me and my buddy were like, oh, whatever. We're drunk as fuck. We'll go up to the room and I guess wait for them to come over or whatever the fuck. I like smoking weed, so I think I smoked a bowl in the fucking bathroom or something right before they got over. This guy showed up with his wife at the door and was like, oh man, it smells like weed in here. And I was like, oh yeah, I just ripped a bowl in the bathroom real quick. Sorry, dude. He's like, well, I'm a state trooper. I'm like, what? He's like, I'm a cop. I'm like a state trooper. I'm a police officer. That's not cool. You can't be smoking weed. I was like, wait. You will let us fuck your wife in front of you, me and my buddy, double team your wife, but you give a fuck that I smoked a bowl in the bathroom? And argued with the guy. Ended up not fucking the chick because of the circumstances, but yeah, man, how crazy is that? This guy let his wife get fucked, but gives a flying fuck about someone smoking weed, man. That's nuts, right? All right, Chandler, I'll call you.
That is a really funny thing to be like, that's where I draw the line.
He respects the law, dude. You don't get it, dude.
Sure, I want somebody to fuck my wife, but not some pothead.
Oh my God, you degenerates.
Not some reefer head.
It is funny that is where he's like, look, you can come on her face, but I don't want any. What are you, some goddamn, you're a pothead?
You're going to fuck my wife. Let's be respectful about it.
I want you clear-eyed, full heart.
Can't come.
Can't come. Oh yeah, dude, that is a
funny.
weird situation to be in. I guess that's what you have to ask if you're a cop. If I was at a swingers place, like, you cop?
Yeah.
You cop? Mm-hmm. Because if you're a cop, you got to tell me, or if it's ensnatchment, you got to fucking. You have to tell me. I don't want to be fucking your wife.
Mm-hmm.
But then again, how crazy would it be? Say you're the dude who double teams a cop's wife.
Yep.
And then
let me get an FOP card.
And then seriously, and then you get pulled over by that same and be like, yo,
buddy. We both got a little dirt on each other now.
I think you should just walk away.
Yeah.
That would be sick. That would be an ultimate power move.
That's got to be interesting at these swinger parties, because every single couple that's down with stuff like that, they must have their own weird rules where you go, you can fuck my wife, but you better not be smoking
I don't
pot.
need you to be high.
You should not be high, or like somebody else is like, you can fuck her, but only from behind. Or
Yeah. Don't look her in the eyes.
So everyone's probably got their own things, but how do you know?
Yeah, you don't know. You don't know until you're in it.
Until you're in it.
Until you're in it. And then I think it would be even crazier if, I've never been in this situation. But how crazy it would be, because there's gotta be a dude like this who's like, yo, I want you to fuck my wife, but you have to look at me the whole time.
Yeah, I'm sure.
There's gotta be one guy who's like, you need to.
How hot would that woman have to be where you go,
I know.
She's got to be so hot.
So hot where you're like, I can do this.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like, but you're just like a guy like,
Yeah.
you got it.
Yeah.
That would be.
She would have to have some unbelievable cans.
She would have to have unbelievable everything.
Yeah.
Like for you to be like, I can get past.
This gremlin's face.
I'd have to use my peripheral, like super hard. I'd have to be like I'd be looking at him, but past him.
You'd have to be remote view, dude. You'd have to leave your body.
You'd have to get, what is it called where you leave your body? What the fuck is that called? Astral projection.
Yeah.
You'd have to go and like, I saw myself above myself.
But like you still have that blank stare because your soul left your body. So what you actually look like is just.
Oh man, that would be. I don't know. If I've never gone to a swingers. You ever get into swinging?
No, man. But I am fascinated by the whole thing of like how that works with these couples, of how they navigate that lifestyle.
I think it comes down to two types of people. One type, they've always been that type, and that's how they've met, and they have a good understanding, and that's just like what they do. Totally. And then two, it's people who have been together for so long.
They go, we gotta try something.
I think it's not even like trying something. It's like, look, I love you, but I'm just not as attracted to you as I I don't want anybody else but you.
And that seems like a much more realistic thing.
Yeah, and I think it's also one of those things where it's like you could be as an outsider be like, that's so shitty. However, to be so brutally honest with the person you love is like, look, I love you and I don't want to be with anybody else, but you're just not doing it for me anymore in a sexual way.
And I bet you when whoever it is in the couple that would approach it that way, the other person would go, I feel the exact same fucking way.
You would think, but I also wonder how many times that's like, I'm not saying
it's such a blow to the ego.
Yeah, but I'm willing to bet that's like a 70-30.
Yeah.
30% of the time it works, 70% of it, it's like that ends a marriage. Like, you will be like, I can't, my wife doesn't want anything to do with me anymore. I'm out.
Yeah, I would imagine that swinging is, for the most part, going to like really be rough on the marriage.
Yeah.
Or, some people, like you said, kind of met that way, so it works.
Yeah. I think it's, you don't, again.
It's got to be the tougher way if you're together in a normal relationship for a while and then trying to approach that and go, let me throw something out at you.
Yeah.
What do you say? I fuck someone completely different.
Why don't you just watch me?
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be fun for either of us?
Imagine how nervous you would be going into that conversation.
Yeah, that's the worst, dude. It's kind of like where, it's like for the longest time when people talked about like, oh, it's like I knew dudes who had girlfriends and they'd be like, yeah, I want to have a threesome with my girlfriend. And
yeah,
like,
that'll never work.
I was like, how do you approach that? He's like, oh, I would never approach it. she would have to approach me with it. And then I'd be like, is this a test?
Yeah.
This is a trap.
Yeah.
I was like, you can't trust anything.
Yeah.
Like, don't. Why would you? Did you ever actually, it's funny we're talking about trust and entrapment and weird things that happen in relationships. I was watching the thing today about romance scams that are happening.
Okay.
And this lady, as of 8 days ago, she lost her entire life savings because she was having an online romance with Keanu Reeves.
Oh my God. And then she found out he was smoking pot. She said, what the fuck, man?
I don't date hopheads.
Oh, cool. Now that is where I draw the line.
I can't do this. But she lost
fake Keanu?
everything because it was fake Keanu. And what happened was the fake Keanu approached her or contacted her via Facebook
and said
said I'm Keanu Reeves and I blah blah blah. It started out very flirtatious, and then Keanu Reeves asked. This is where it gets like, dude, what the fuck? Asked for $500, a $500 gift card.
That's what he needs.
You know,
he goes, my Matrix money is coming a little late this
classic Keanu, dude. Yeah. It's classic Reeves. So she buys the $500 gift card, sends it to him, and then she says, I want to hear your voice. And then apparently he sends like a voice. Apparently he sends
John Wick.
Sends a voice message. She's like, it's not him. She goes on Facebook and is like, hey, beware everybody. There's a Keanu Reeves that's duping. I feel embarrassed. I just got duped. I just want everyone to be on the lookout. And then Keanu Reeves messaged her again. He's like, oh, I'm so sorry that happened to you. This is the real Keanu Reeves. And then it happens again for years. Now, this is...
What the fuck?
This is what's so crazy about it. They interview this lady. She's now living out of her car in San Diego.
What does she look like?
Dude, here's...
What you would expect. How many teeth?
Here's what I'm going to say. When we've been talking for a long time, or at least the country has been, talking about like banning TikTok and like the rise of AI technology and how it's all this, that, and this and that, and Chinese people, invading our privacy and stealing our information. There's another thing at hand that needs to be addressed. It's women and men over the age of 65 with cell phones getting run ragged for falling for fake celebrities.
Great point.
Saying they're in love with them.
Yeah.
Just take these phones away from... You've clearly not been able to handle it.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying all of you.
At a certain point, you can't drive anymore.
You can't have it.
Yeah.
Dude, this lady is out $60,000 in less than a year.
Yeah, you got to take her internet license.
All of it's gone. Mm-hmm. And then what's so crazy is that they had a segment where they're like, she got scammed by this fake Keanu. And then they go to a professor from Temple who's like, yeah, these internet scammers are really, really, really good. They're just I'm like, he just said I'm Keanu Reeves.
Yeah, right. It's like, these guys are getting savvy.
And then someone said, no, I'm the real Keanu Reeves.
My bad. I'm sorry that happened. I am actually Keanu Reeves. No, I'm Keanu
The
Reeves.
masterminds. No, they're not really, really, really good.
Wow.
They're just preying on women who are lonely.
Well, it is good to know if you ever get into a jam and you're low on finances, you could just start messaging people going, I'm Keanu
No,
Reeves.
I'm going to say I'm Anthony Edwards.
From Kangaroo Jack?
From Kangaroo Jack.
They're like, no, that's Anthony Anderson.
No,
You
no,
go,
it's Anthony Edwards.
you go, who gives a fuck?
No,
Give me $500.
I need my surgery. I'm in the hospital. Yeah, dude, it's so crazy that this is happening and befalling so many, and unfortunately,
I'll tell you what, if somebody messaged my mom and said, this is Donald Trump,
Yeah.
I need a donation, she would fall for that.
out of control. Out of control. I'm trying to think of like what celebrity I would pose as to see how far I could get. And it wouldn't even be a good one. I would pick a celebrity. Who the fuck would it be?
Yeah, man.
If you had to pick one, fuck that. What's one celebrity that you would fall for?
That I'd fall for?
That you'd fall for if it sounded right. And I don't know how I mean that. Like if it
I know what you mean.
you know what I mean? Like if you're like, this adds up. This kind of makes sense.
Yeah, who would I fall for, man? Maybe like a lower level. I'm trying to think, like maybe. I'm trying to think of like who's like a technically famous.
One of the other
Like, not a
cheerleaders from the
president.
Bring It On.
Not a president, but like a governor, maybe. Like
governor?
who would I fall for? No, because that you
No,
get,
I
like,
would never
this-
fall for any politician.
I wouldn't fall for anybody, but I'm trying to think like it would definitely be a woman.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
I don't doubt it. It would definitely have to be a chick for me too.
Yeah. Yeah, somebody with tits for sure would be the best chance.
I think Carmen Electra.
You would
Yeah.
fall for Carmen Electra?
Yeah, because it's like, what has she been doing? She probably is
She
on
probably
hard
did.
times.
I'll tell you what,
Carmen, how'd you get this number?
Yeah, by
Yeah.
yourself, she would be. Yeah, that's
Carmen Electra.
any porn star.
All right,
actually.
any porn star.
That's the most likely.
Wow, any porn star.
Maybe not any, but like a porn star I'm a fan of. If they hit you up, you go, that might be possible. Maybe they're just out
So
there.
if Coco Lovelock got hold of you
Maybe.
and she was like, "Hey, I'm in the hospital. I need $500."
Because there's something about you
Be like,
that's different than everybody else.
I'd be like, wow, maybe there is.
I go, okay.
No, man.
Support the campaign.
I don't think I don't. There's. I was telling because my girlfriend and I were watching this segment, and she's like, "Yeah, it happens to everybody." And it's like, sometimes it is unfortunate and it is crazy, but like, women are lonely, and I'm like, I get that too. But like, even if I was lonely and there have been times where I've turned down real life people in front of me because I'm like, this is a scam.
Yeah.
This woman is too attractive to be talking. Why would you be talking to me?
You know who I'd pretend to be? I would pretend to be Bruce Willis. And they go, "Hey, everything they're saying about me is bullshit, and I need help.
I'm actually not. I'm sick in
I
a
am
different way.
fully with it.
They're keeping me. I'm locked up.
Fucking Demi Moore is locking me
She's
up,
a
dude.
bitch, and I'm under conservatorship.
Yeah, find me in New Jersey.
And then hold on, then you send an AI thing of you dancing with knives like
Yeah.
Britney, but you're Bruce Willis. Oh man, Bruce Willis. I actually would send money to Bruce.
Yeah, I would send it to him.
I'd be like, you got to prove you're Bruce Willis. So, and I don't know how I'd.
He'd be
get
like,
rid of it.
I'm best friends with Carl Winslow.
I'd be like, Reginald Vell Johnson.
I just watched Die Hard the other night.
What do you mean you just watched it?
Like I had seen it long time ago when I was young.
So
but-
you
it was like
never-
it was like I was watching for the first time.
Oh man,
And it was glorious.
how good is Die Hard?
Dude, Snape in it is fantastic. Alan Rickman.
Oh Jesus Christ!
You forget that's
You
him?
referred to Hans Gruber as Snape?
Yeah, dude.
I would have taken.
Well, I'm on an HP kick right now too.
You're gay.
What? Since when is HP gay?
Since you started referring to it as HP.
Bro.
Yo, HP, dude.
H Pizzle?
Dude.
You got to be
The boy who
shitting me,
lived?
dude.
Come on, dude.
God, dude.
Dude, I know more about Harry Potter than I even care to admit. I
fully admit it.
Harry Potter had been.
I'm rereading the books.
I was raped with Harry Potter, dude. I couldn't get away from Harry Potter.
You were the boy who lived.
Dude, I know, and my butthole died, dude.
Put a fucking Horcrux
My
in there.
Patronus did not work, dude.
Yeah.
It was just me crying in a corner, dude. I looked like my butthole looked like baby Voldemort.
Yeah,
just not good.
Just a couple slits in it. Yeah,
It was but you
Alan Rickman. Yeah.
Alan Rickman.
Snape. He's incredible, dude. He's incredible, dude. Every line he has. The way I was just talking about this with somebody else, so forgive me for repeating, but also like in Harry Potter, for example, there's lines that he delivers where on the page it's just a regular line, and he goes like, there was a line in Harry Potter where he goes, "All the students shall be treated equally." It's like, dude, they're probably
you're now talking about Harry Potter.
yeah, but in Die Hard, he's got a couple like that too. And they're probably just like, you just say equally, just say regular. He's like, I got something. I'm gonna try.
Have you ever seen Dogma?
No.
You've never seen Dogma?
Is that with Brad Pitt?
No.
Okay, definitely not.
Dogma is with Ben Affleck, Matt Damon. It's Kevin
Smith.
Kevin Smith
Gotcha.
directed it.
Maybe like bits and pieces of it, but
Alan Rickman is in that.
Oh, is he?
He plays Metatron,
Okay.
which is the voice of God.
Gotcha.
And he does a phenomenal.
He's probably perfect for that.
It was very good, but yeah.
His voice is incredible.
Look, I can't say Alan Rickman wasn't good as Severus Snape. He was
good in everything.
He was good. He was even good in Love Actually, even though he was a piece of shit in Love Actually. And everyone knows that. Have you ever seen Love Actually?
No, is that the Christmas movie?
Yes, but it's more than a Christmas movie, dude. It's a Christmas experience.
Yeah. Gotcha.
And you are gay for watching Harry Potter. I am not gay for watching Love Actually, dude. You know what's in Love Actually that makes it less gay than Harry Potter?
Sexual intercourse.
There's boob in it, dude. There's some sweet Laura Linney side boob.
That is the one thing Harry Potter's missing. There was a fucking hint in the Deathly Hallows Part 1. Yeah.
Where it shows Ron Weasley and Hermione together.
Yeah.
Or not Ron.
Harry
and Hermione. Sorry. And Ron's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, trying to get him peanut butter and jealous.
Yeah, dude. He gets all super pissed off even though fucking Harry's trying to slag Ginny Weasley.
Oh, God. Talk about a fucking horrible pick, dude.
What?
Ginny Wease?
Yo, I'd squeeze the wheeze. Are you kidding me, dude? Get out of here.
She wound up being such a fucking dud.
Yo, look, we all know that fucking Harry Potter was gunning for Cho Chang, but he couldn't get the bang on the Cho Chang.
Cho Chang was hot, dude.
Dude,
He should have had him wind up with Cho.
Yo, dude, more like Cho Gag, dude.
Dude. She got fucking banged out Cho.
Yeah, there was not. There was not.
Chang. Yeah. Part 8.
Harry Potter and the Chang Bang. Oh no. Yeah, there wasn't. How many hot Slytherins were there?
Like how many hot characters?
Hot chick Slytherins. I don't even remember any.
They don't even really get into
They don't.
like too much like romantic stuff, which is unfortunate.
I'm not even talking about romantic stuff. I'm just saying when the kids
Like
got
in the
older in the
movies.
school, you're like,
I think Malfoy's girlfriend might have been hot if I remember, but they're not really involved.
the hottest one besides Hermione was Luna Lovegood.
No, dude.
She was, dude.
Looney Lovegood.
Are you a lavender brown man?
I don't remember who that is, but Luna Lovegood. Luna Love Bad. I'll tell you that much, dude.
No, Luna loved me good long time, dude. That was actually what they were going to call Cho Chang.
Yeah, they had her as Lovegood. And they were like, that sounds
Love
a
me
little
long time.
bit too on the nose.
All right, we have another message to play.
Sorry to get us off course here.
Dude, we went so full off course.
Yeah.
Yo, I got a question for you on the show, man. What the hell is in that terrarium now? What's with the new, space, and what the fuck's in the terrarium? Are you like a frog guy, or are you a black mamba guy?
Is there a terrarium in here?
I think you probably got like a frog or a turtle in there. Like some loser type animal. All right, peace out.
Easy, guy.
Gay Ryan, damn it, dude.
Loser animal.
I think you saw him at your house.
Oh yeah.
You have a terrarium in the house?
I mean, I have a terrarium, but it was. First off, there's nothing in there. None of your fucking business, dude.
Yeah.
Probably filled with haunted objects.
There was supposed to be. So I made that terrarium a while ago for an ex-girlfriend because she wanted a terrarium full of plants, and I made it because she had just bought a house, and I was like, "Hey, here's a housewarming.
Here's an empty fish tank.
full of plants."
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I'm going to put this right outside, dude.
Sucks. All my gifts are like a toddler giving their mom
What
something
else
on
do you have, a
Mother's Day.
finger painting?
Yeah, dude, it's macaroni art. I'm like, here you go, I made it.
Oh, it's an empty fishbowl.
Yeah, dude, I'm very childish. No, I did.
All of my gifts are homemade.
They are homemade, dude. I made my mom. I made my mom a fucking great. I usually make my mom gifts for Christmas.
Yeah, well, that's acceptable if it's your mom.
Well, it'd be acceptable if it was your mom, dude. If it was your mom, dude.
Yeah.
If I made your mom what I made my mom, your mom would be like, yo,
Yeah, she'd be like,
you better
yeah.
not be smoking weed because I've got a proposition for you.
She'd be like, yeah, it was a very odd painting of himself.
No, I made my mom a Santa Claus phone.
And I'm the gay one for like in Harry Potter, dude. You're making Santa Claus phones.
First off, when you make your mom a gift, you gotta go gay.
True.
First, you can't make your mom anything like
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
My mom wouldn't get cool.
True.
My mom likes knickknacks and
Patty wax, give a dog a bone, baby.
dude, she likes kitsch crap. So, and she loves decorations for the house.
Okay, well then that's
So I made her a phone that I took a phone, like an old landline fucking rotary phone, and then I attached it to a sleigh and then added lights around it with some garland and some, it was very crafty.
pretty crafty.
And I made it so it's like she could call Santa Claus and tell her all the kids are gay.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, the kids are being bad. And
Yeah.
she loved it.
it's very elfish of you.
Yeah, dude. It's all you got to do is make your mom gifts.
Just in
It's
your
not-
workshop, fucking banging it out.
I made it because I tried last year. You know what I got her last year?
Let me guess. A fucking reindeer fucking cell phone. Couldn't think of anything. I was trying to think of something.
Faggot.
Fucking reindeer radio.
Cell phone? No. I got her a slip that's an IOU one lamp because I broke the one that I was making last year.
An IOU.
I gave her
These are IOUs. might want to hang on to that one.
dude. She literally opened up a card with an IOU in it. She's like, "What's this?" I'm like, "I owe you." I tried making this thing and it broke.
That's so
And she was like, "Oh, it's fine." And then I didn't give her anything. So
Yeah.
then I remembered. I was like, "Crap! I got to make a lamp.
yeah.
I got to make the thing."
Well, thank God you saved it with the Santa Claus phone.
Yeah, she loved it, and I knew she would. My mom's the type of person that like she loves. I wouldn't even say antiques. She loves like old shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you showed up and you just had a brown bottle with no label on it, and then you're like, "I found this in the river."
Yeah.
She'd be like, "Oh my God, Ben Franklin may have used it."
Yeah.
She loved, dude.
Yeah.
All you got to do is be like, "This is an old thing from some place," and
Yeah.
she would lose her shit.
My mom was like the complete opposite. We literally this year I just Venmo'd her $100. I was like, "Just get whatever you want."
I put literally no thought into your mom.
And literally, she was like, "This is the best gift you could have."
Wow, dude, that's so impersonal.
Yeah. Because anytime I've gotten her a gift in the past, she has no shame. She'd be like, "Oh, I'm gonna fuck it. I'm gonna return it."
Yeah, that sucks. That sucks. Yeah, my mom is the type of person that like if you
She'll
got
love
her
it no matter what.
If you got her anything, she'd love it.
Mm-hmm.
Even if she didn't understand. I'm trying to think of like something you can get my mom where she'd be like, "I don't like this."
Yeah.
Like if I think you'd have to get her like a bong.
Yeah.
And she'd be like, but even then she'd probably be
I'll
like,
put some plants in
that's what is that?
Right.
And be like, "It's a bong." She'd be like, "Oh, that's funny.
Well, it's from you.
I don't get it, but
Yeah.
you know, okay."
Yeah, yeah.
A lot of okays.
She sounds like a sweet lady.
Yeah, she is. She is now. I think that's the she
wasn't before?
oh no.
Really? What turned the corner?
I think just me and my younger brother moving out of the house.
Yeah, I can imagine.
I think
you guys
that
were running through
we,
drywall.
we were when we were kids. Me and my younger brother,
Can't imagine.
arguably the stupidest kids ever, and reckless and just dumb. We were just really shitty kids in the way that like we weren't mean.
Yeah,
But
just reckless.
it just so stupid. And every day was just like what is this now?
Yeah.
What is this now?
Yeah.
How did I give birth to both of you?
Just these little
Yeah,
guys. running
exactly,
around.
dude. Like, there's nothing worse than when your mom gives you a look like, oh no.
Yeah.
God.
Boys are just so
We're terrible.
rambunctious.
We're
man.
terrible boys.
My wife she has 3 nephews that are under 10 years old. So we just got our basement redone, and
Goodbye.
they came over for Christmas, right? And they're just boys being boys, but like within 2 seconds, like hole in the fucking drywall. One got a karaoke machine for Christmas. He was dragging it up the steps, just like basically like you were keying a car, just straight down the wall.
Yep.
And you're like, that lasted about 2 seconds.
Nothing you can do about it, dude.
Yeah.
It's destroyed.
Yeah.
You can't give boys anything. I think like up until a certain age, you can't give boys anything electronic because that's money immediately wasted.
Yeah.
Like it's gonna break immediately.
Yeah,
You can't give them anything electronic until they have an appreciation for like batteries and the way the mechanics of it are. It's got to be
when they start caring about like this is my stuff.
yeah. It's got to be action figures, and even then again, I don't even know what you get. Like my girlfriend's nephew got like a fake Apple Watch.
A fake one.
Like it's like an Apple Watch,
Yeah.
but like you can still take pictures with it and send
really?
messages and shit.
Interesting.
That's the toy you got?
Yeah,
I don't get it.
My son's favorite thing is a fake remote because he loves remotes because he's under 2.
Sure.
But you just get him a fake remote that doesn't work, and he's like, that's
a pretty. I mean,
awesome.
You got to get. I sometimes I think about like, what if I just had a kid and I just raised them like it was 1993?
You would get you.
You know,
Just get another version.
What would happen? What would be the worst that could happen?
You would get me. I was born in 1993.
You were born in 1993.
93, man.
Jesus Christ! You were born in arguably
The best year of all time.
the best year for 90s movies of all time.
What came? Jurassic Park.
Jurassic Park, Falling Down. What else was, dude? There's
JP was huge though.
there is so many,
As
and
you
it
see,
sucks
do
because now I can't
HP,
think.
JP.
But like there were so many movies in 93 that
Yeah,
just
no,
came
you're
out
right. It's like Jurassic
rushed.
Park was like Independence Day, maybe. It was
No,
like
that was 96.
96. You're right.
That was 96, dude.
You're exactly right.
I know.
That's crazy.
That's another thing too, is like I consumed
Me too.
so many movies in the 90s where like my buddies, like they have a good knowledge of them, but like I will watch movies to a point where it's like one thing I didn't appreciate was going into like
Blockbuster.
going into the late 2020s or the 2020s where women were like, we're tired of not being represented as strong people in movies. We're always this. We don't have like a strong. You have been watching the wrong ass movies your whole fucking life. There are so many predominantly like even like crazy, like, protagonist women in movies.
Right.
And they've been around forever. Since the 80s, since the 60s. It's just you've been watching the wrong movies. It's like, and it's not even hard to find. Sarah Connor is one of the most blatant examples
say.
of that. And then you have fucking Gina Davis's character from The Long Kiss Goodnight. Out of control.
Yeah.
There's also another movie called The 45... I think it's called The 45 Silence or something like that. It was made in 1981. And it's all about this woman who is a seamstress in New York. She's mute. And then she gets like sexually assaulted. And then because everyone thinks she's retarded, she goes on a killing spree, determined to kill all men.
Oh my, it sounds hilarious.
And it's like a crazy movie. But it's like when women are like, we got to be strong in this. And it's like, dude, there's movies that exist. Even like The Descent, that is an all-female cast, and it is awesome. And there's protagonist, amazing. Annihilation, also strong female lead.
Yeah.
great movie.
It's like they were just making good movies, and then that just kind of fit what they're doing now. So like, we're gonna do Ocean's 11.
Yeah,
It's gonna be
with
all chicks.
women.
and you're
Yeah.
like, you don't have to fucking.
You don't
do that.
have to do anything.
It's too obvious. It's patronizing.
It's actually, it should be insulting.
Yeah.
It should be insulting.
Make a good movie and go like, hey, you know,
Yeah.
like this works. Is like it just happens to be a female, lead
straight
character.
up. I mean, Atomic Blonde. That was a good, I mean, not the greatest movie, but it was a good movie in the way that like, if they're like, oh, it's something for us. I'm like, yeah, that's a movie for you. Promising Young Woman. Did you see Promising Young Woman?
No.
All right movie, but like if you were to watch it, you'd be like, yeah, I know why women love this fucking movie.
Yeah.
I get why women love this fucking movie.
Yeah.
Same thing with The Substance. Yeah. If you watch The Substance, you as a man will be watching a completely different movie as a woman who is watching it with you, without a doubt.
Be watching my own Substance.
You definitely will. It's butt heavy like you wouldn't.
Really?
Dude, Demi Moore.
Oof.
Full bush.
Really?
Full 62-year-old.
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 Recent.
Dude, this movie came out like fucking a month ago.
Whoa.
Where have you been? It's like you have a baby or something.
Yeah, my God.
It's like you have a family.
Yeah, I haven't been flashing full bush on the screen.
Dude.
It's been mostly Miss Rachel. It's a kid's show. It's like a little kid's show. So
It's like it's for babies.
just to explain to the audience.
Rachel Bush.
No, it's just Miss Rachel. She doesn't go
Oh,
in bush.
I thought when you said flash and full bush, I thought Rachel was like it was like a.
No, I'm saying I haven't had much bush on the TV screen because it's been
It's
mostly
just
Miss
been
Rachel.
Miss Rachel. So
Yeah.
what's Miss Rachel? Before we go, give us the best rundown of Miss Rachel.
It's basically Blue's Clues, but with a chick.
So they basically did what you were talking about with Ocean's 11. It's insulting.
Exactly right.
Jesus Christ, this has been the End Podcast. Brenden, thank you so much for being on the fucking show.
Thanks for having me.
We're going to switch it over to Patreon and make sure you call the hotline 833-443-5300. We'll address any comment, question, or concern, or possible fucking swinger situation you've been in with any law enforcement agent of any kind. Don't do drugs. Don't smoke weed.
Do not smoke weed.
Just
if you're
fuck
trying to-
cops' wives.
If you're trying to plow somebody's wife, you better do it.
Dude,
sober.
you know what? All cops are bastards, dude. They don't like it. They don't like it, dude.
Yeah, a little
Fuck.
speeding ticket.